Pit in my stomach that makes me think of you. Highlights of 5 years of sad poetry by Heironimus-Bishop. I Can't Sleep, 2017 to 2018. Trilogy, Part 1. I fell down your stairs like I fell in love. I didn't notice at first. You just watched. I saw your face and I calmed down. You let me go. I let myself fall, tumbling limb over limb. I fractured my hip, but that was later. I started to panic before I reached the bottom, but you just watched. I could see tears in your eyes. I made a noise as I hit the floor of your basement. You were at my side. It hurt, but you just laughed, and I couldn't help but join. Part 2. On the way to the hospital, I laid in the back seat of your truck. You told me about the time you played baseball with some athlete I didn't know. In the waiting room, you put your ring on my finger. I had to take it off for the x-rays. It was my father's, he said, as I lay in the hospital bed. He died when you were 19. We bonded over that. I asked you to keep it. You told me if I wore it, you would always have it with you. We never married, but I still have the ring. Part 3. You left me the day before my 27th. You didn't know. I hate my birthday. I held your hand. You told me I'd be happy. Machines beeped. We never got married, I told you. You said to call a priest. I know you'd leave me that day on the stairs. I knew I wasn't dead because I knew you would leave me first. Vampires. I climbed out of the bed of your truck. It's downhill until the cemetery. It's a bad idea, you said. The graves could flood. We climb on top of the tallest headstone. We share a brownie. You called your mom. I cried. You held my hand. I fell asleep on our hands. You carried me home. I love you, you said. I couldn't hear. I was fast asleep. But I felt it. $3.28. Houseplants by my mirror. Pretend I'm older, holding on to my youth, fearing the future. So for now, I'll pretend that I'm 27 and in love and happy, because right now I'm depressed and pining and 17 and my plants are dying because there's no sunshine in my mirror. I've always wanted a garden, 2019 to 2020. Reading too far. Sometimes my teeth ache with it. The bittersweet taste of romance, other people's. It aches of want, it aches of jealousy, but it aches of hope above all. You. I can't stop thinking of you. Yeah, you hurt me really bad, but more than that, I can't stop thinking about you. Your stupid, pretty face, your hair. God, I used to think about your hair for hours. Your face is perfect too. Your whole deal. God, you are so much smarter than me too. But even more than that, you made me so happy. And I would take you back in a heartbeat. I would. No matter how much you hurt me, I'm still gone on you. It wasn't fan fiction this time. I can't sleep. I've been fantasizing about a different world, one I read about like I'm 13 again. is about ghosts and witches and farms and love. I'd rather be there than laying here dreading sleep and yearning for someone who doesn't exist and a world that doesn't either. Bathtub, 3:16 a.m. I try not to think about you, but lately I haven't been able to sleep. So I lay on the couch, and in the dark in my living room, I can't hold it back. I think of you. Hate and sorrow filter through my head. I'm pissed now, 'cause I can't stop thinking about you late at night. Temporarily unmedicated, 2021 to 2022. I want something still. It's written deep inside me. The desire, the need to love, to be loved, to find the person, fall and stay falling. To be held in the way they love me, in the way I love them. I need it. I could never eat again, die thirsty on the ground, and I'd be happy just to know I was loved. I'm always emotionally raw. Just 2 steps away from heartbreak at any given moment. It constantly feels like my heart is being crushed. Everyone is going to leave, no matter how much I want them to stay, because I'm not worth staying for, and no one is as clingy as me, and in just 2 short steps, anyone will break my heart. It's in their best interest, but I'm not them. Untrue, but can't shake the feeling. I bleed it out. It seeps from my skin like a sore, like tears from my eyes. I leave it behind everywhere I go. A disease on those I know. It sinks amongst those I love and pulls them down to the bottom, next to me. A rock bottom lined with cushions, where I've made myself a bed. A place I never leave, of rot and comfort, and the sick I leave everywhere I go. It's always late at night when I finally admit it. I still think of you. It jerks me awake like a dream, tears to my eyes. You did this, I think. But I'm the only one that can't be mad at you. Everyone else still is. People I have told, but I can't be. I worry that I forgive you, that I'd still want to kiss you. You're one of the most beautiful people I've ever laid my eyes on. I hope you're happy. I hope you're safe. I hope you're in therapy. Crying again like that letter you wrote. I wonder what it would be like. But I can't handle that. Jerking awake with tears, dreaming about you, not for the last time. You'd think I've written enough about you, but I could fill books and books about my love, because you're never coming back, and I can't get over you. Never mad, always scared. Still thinking. 7. I feel like I'm falling apart, shuddering at the seams. It scares me. I'm drowning. I don't feel like an adult. I don't feel human. It hurts, I think, to be falling apart, ripping cracks in my bones, yanking limb from limb. It's scary. No, fuck, it's terrifying. And I can't handle it. I want to sleep. No one can help me now. I'm alone and dying, and as quickly as it began, I want it to be over. I'm done. I want to throw in the towel. I'm done being strong. I'm tired, and I want to go home. Bulk. I pull myself out and sit on the couch. I miss home, but here I want to sit on the couch. The living room back home was so open. I stayed huddled in bed. scared of my thoughts. Now I'm nauseous at the nostalgia creeping up my throat. I feel it again in waves, but never like this. It hasn't felt like this in years. Not even when I was at my lowest. Not even when my life was saddest. This deep pain in my stomach, in my bones as it permeates and slices deep. I feel the bile leak through the cuts. I feel it soak into the bandages I wrapped at 16, content to leave them there until I died. Though I thought I'd die a lot earlier than I will. I feel it again, all of it rushing back like it had been minutes, not years. Not a different lifetime ago, not separated by death and life and love and joy. I feel it again. And I'm sick to my stomach. And I'll throw it all up again with joy. Objectively happy. Hold my throat. Pinch it closed, as I fight and struggle, as I pound futile fists into your chest, as I pull with all my strength. Hold it down until yours gives out. I think I'm smart. I think I hold value. I think I'm competent. I think I'm intelligent. And I think I can string words together to form sentences. And I think I can weave those words into something beautiful. And I think you should hold my throat. Squeeze until things pop and shatter and keep going, till there's nothing left to hold at all. Can you imagine how impressive I would be if I were sane? There was a second half to my bed now, a half I never thought I would see again, a full all to myself. I miss a body, cool against my hot blood, soft and round and lovely to touch, but I don't so much miss the parts attached, the human parts, the hard, sharp parts of emotions I don't understand. So I fill my bed, stuffed animals, soft and round and cold to my hot blood, and my bed is halved again, just enough room for me, emotions shrugged off onto the floor. I think ache may be my favorite word. I want to know if you ever thought I was beautiful, the way I thought of me. If you ever see my picture and feel that ache, the way I ache for you. I don't think I want you anymore. I just want to know if you ever felt for me the way I did for you. Taken aback by beauty and intelligence, though knowing me probably not those. Maybe you thought I was funny, a little good to look at. Someone you liked so much it scared you and you didn't know why. Why, what you liked in me. You just did. I'll never know. Just hope wistfully, and maybe you do the same. I've been crying in my sleep. I wake every day with shit coating my eyelids. Tears leak through even when my eyes are shut. I sleep in a bed empty of myself. I sleep and I cry because it's the only time I can. The only time I let myself. I'm holding it back, pretending I'm strong even though everyone knows I'm weak. Everyone knows my flaws. I don't know how to keep a secret. I only know how to bottle it up until it leaks through my eyes while I sleep. Is this too fucked up? I feel like I'm less than human. Just a little pet that follows my friends around, not quite on the same level as them. Maybe because I'm the youngest. I just float around. I never can make a decision. I never make our plans. No one expects me to. Nobody expects me to pay, and I don't want to have to think. But never knowing what's going on is so scary. And that means that I kind of just sit around and wait for whatever is next to happen to me. Just an animal, told where to go and what to do, so I never have to think again. I might be allergic to this candle. I read gentle stories about boys falling in love. I dream about getting fucked by boys I don't like. I light a candle and make some tea, tidy my room and smoke a cigarette. I think about when a gentle boy liked me, when he fell in love, when I didn't like myself when we fucked. I ignore my bed and clean our living room, play music just low enough to let my roommate sleep. This candle doesn't smell great. My room still smells like cum. From where I fucked myself to the idea of a gentle boy falling in love with me. Disgusted by feelings, I go pee. I don't want to hurt another gentle boy. I think about making tea and cleaning my room and smoking. Maybe some weed. I read stories about gentle boys falling in love. I think about a girl I once knew. She would like me if I smoked. She might have loved me, but she wasn't gentle. I read stories about gentle boys falling in love. I smell my bad candle. I think about tea and not-so-gentle girls and cigarettes and gentle boys. I'd wish I had been born a boy. I wish I didn't have to mail him his things. I wish I didn't burn her picture. I wish I had tea and a cigarette. I wish I was reading a story about gentle boys falling in love instead of writing this. I got rid of the candle. I like being used, in the sex way. Having a secret, sharing it, the details, feeling used and exposed, someone telling all my dirty secrets, spilling for someone else to use against me, knowing that anyone wants me, that even if I'm not smart or pretty or happy, at least one person finds me useful. My body, my mouth, I'm valuable, I'm something. Even if it's just a thing, even if I'm just an object, at least I hold value, at least I'm something. I like being desired, knowing someone finds joy, pleasure in me, even if it's just my body, hands, and mouth. I want to be shown off, bragged about, used in front of, used by so many. I want someone to say, I'm the best, that I'm good at something, that people will come back for more because I have worth. People, plural, find worth in me, find it where I can't.